Welcome. In this video you learn how to evaluate consolidations and expansions using the MQL5 programming language. Of course, you'll be able to detect consolidations and expansions automatically. So the simple logic we are going to use, let me open Paint to show you. Let's say, for example, let's assume this is the current market condition, and let's assume these are 20 bars and these are like 20 bars, right? So when we get the highest point, if the highest point you see of this range could be, let's say, maybe like 100 points, but then another range like this one could be like let's say 200, or let's say it could be like 300. Sorry, 300. It could be like 300 points, of course. So by using a simple logic, the range, the highest minus the lowest of this range is less than a half, at least less than a half. Or we could use another coefficient to evaluate our range. So it's less than a half of the previous range, and that's it. Or we could say, let's assume this is range 1 and this is range 2. So we could say if the highest minus the highest point minus lowest point of range 2, if it's greater than, let's say, twice the range 1, that of the values of range 1, we could say, of course, the contraction has appeared. So maybe we could use it, let's say, for example, if we break above, let's say, given point, once we have the contraction, we could maybe say we enter buy position, or we enter sell position, or we could place buy stops or sell stops at given points. Right? But the simple logic is just considering the highest point and the lowest point. Let's, for example, this could be 20 bars, versus this ones could be like 20 bars, right? And that's it. So yeah. So in total, these ones can be like 40 bars. We could use any log if you want, but this is the simplest I think we can use. So getting back to the code, we're going to get values, highest point and the lowest point of the different ranges. So I'm going to start with range 1. So we're going to get highest one. We're going to call it highest 1, double highest 1, all right, is equal to I high. We're going to get the values directly. I high, all right. Symbol, current symbol, time frame, current time frame. The shift, we are going to use the highest bar. Of course, we use highest. Sorry. Highest symbol, current symbol, time frame, current time frame, close, no, the price, we're going to use high prices. Array, we're going to use, let me allow the user to put in the range, input range 1, right? In this case, we're going to use 20 bars. Let's say 20 bars. The shift, where we start from, maybe we could use 1, and I think that's it. Yes, and then we're also going to get the lowest point, the lowest price of the first range, lowest. In this case, we're going to use high lowest, mod low. Alright, And for the range 2, we are going to do the same thing. Range 2, Control C, Control V, and then we can now change these values directly. So I can just say Control F, and then in selection we can replace 1 with the 2. I think so. Yes. Replace all. But then also the shifts, these ones go back to 1. And yes, that's it. So for example, if we want to, for highest 2, this one will be times 2. Given range, alright? Yeah, given range. Or we could just say 20 starting from the 20th bar. Yes, this is simple. And also this one, I think we should be able to change it. Range we could say range 1, range 1, range 1, so range 1, let's say range 1, range, and then let's say for example, if we want to make the comparisons, let's say for example to detect a contraction, you could say if highest 1 minus lowest 1, well, let's use the bigger ones. If highest 2 minus lowest 2, right, is greater than or equal to maybe the coefficient is greater than, let's say, twice the range of the smallest range. We could use this one, Control X. Lowest 1. If this is our condition, what we do, maybe we could comment we have a contraction. So yes, all right. Or maybe, for example, you could also say set maybe so stops above the highest one, or this cell stops below the lowest one, and maybe by stop above the highest one. And that's it. Right. A simple review of the code. We just got the highest point and the lowest point using I high and I low, and this is the shift. This is the lowest bar, and this is the highest bar. We did the same for the range 2, and then this is just a simple comparison. All right. That's it. If we compile, input int, yes, if you compile, no errors, of course. And that's it. Dr. Franz out.